there, beautiful people? Are you thriving? Are you surviving? What's happening your side of the world? Welcome to Awakening with Professor Ez's podcast. In this podcast, we will start to dive in much deeper into the strategies, the energy tools, and practical solutions with a fun, dynamic energy. And I am Professor S, aka Sodia. I am a healer, mentor, coach, awakening facilitator, and also a Reiki practitioner. Okay, beautiful people, let's get on with today's episode. Grand rising, beautiful people! Yes, this is your boy Professor S and
the soul designer.
Alright, bro. What are we doing today? What are we talking about, bro?
Today's topic is how to build trust in relationships.
Oh, build trust in relationships. You know what? I absolutely love this topic because for me, trust is everything. Don't you think?
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Because you know what it is like for me is if you don't have trust in yourself or in others, then you have nothing.
Yeah.
Because think about it, they could give you all the riches in the world, but if you don't trust them, then what happens?
Well, if there's no trust in a relationship, then no matter what the other person will be doing, whether they're truthful or telling you a lie, you'll just question everything.
Exactly. And what happens is if you start questioning everything, what do you think the symptoms happen when you question everything?
You create doubt, you have fears, you have jealousy, and a real feeling like you don't know.
Oh yes, the I don't know, aka the unknown zone, is so much harder to grasp when you're not trusting.
Yeah.
If you think about trusting now, trusting is surrendering.
Yeah.
Because you have to surrender that the person's word that's said to you, you take it on face value. But what happens nowadays in societies, you say, I don't know, they're saying about, I don't know, you're saying the right things, but part of it doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's probably right. Your intuition's kicking in and you know when someone's lying. But sometimes when your intuition doesn't kick in and says, it feels right, but you still question it in your ego.
Sometimes when you have that initial trust, you don't question it at all. If someone just tells you something, you just take it how it is and you expect it to be the truth.
Yeah, because you expect, that your down neighbor to be, all right, I take it on face value.
Yeah.
It's only when you start building your relationships and you build the trust slowly. Yeah. You have to earn someone's trust.
Yeah, that's true. 100%.
All right, so for instance now, all right, when you first met me, did you trust me 100% with all your life?
No, not initially.
Okay, how much percentage?
I would say about 50 to 60.
Oh, that's a lot, considering you didn't meet me.
I'd heard a lot about you beforehand.
Okay, just by word of mouth you heard me, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so what build the percentage, the trust between you and me? So the reason why I'm asking you, because you then know exactly the core framework, and the core framework that you have is the same principles you apply.
I think one of the things was you were always genuine with me. Whether it was anything you had to say about me, about my situation, or about you and your situation, you were always genuine. You always put your honest foot forward and never really try to spin anything.
Okay.
It just made me feel like I can trust you.
All right. What else? What else that create the percentage to make it from 60 to near to the 100?
I felt like you cared as well.
Okay.
You're not just in my life just as an acquaintance or a friend or just as a business partner, but because you genuinely cared about the person behind all of the skills and everything.
Okay. What else? Think what else I did to earn your trust.
You were consistent.
Consistent in what though?
Consistent in just showing up, as in just wanting to know how I'm doing, how I'm feeling.
All right. What does that consistent look like in your life? How did you know that I was consistent? What did I do? What steps did I do to consistently build that trust with you?
We met up often. You rang me often, messaged me often as well, and always gave me the guidance when I needed it. You're always there when I needed it.
Okay. Anything else?
Those are the things that are just coming to my mind now.
All right. Think of what else that I've done to build trust. I'm putting him on the spot, ladies and gentlemen, because I want him to feel like you're the audience. So right now, on a scale of 0 to 10, where you trust the vibration that we're talking, me and Silk, what number does it feel like to you? Just leave us a comment of the trust level you have. And I'm not expecting it to be 10 out of 10. I expect it to be in the between the 6 and the 10s.
Yeah.
But continue with the question now was, what else did I do to earn your trust?
Did I say honesty?
Yeah, you said honesty indirectly.
Well, honesty is one of them.
Okay.
You're always honest with me. You were truthful about anything and everything.
See, here's the thing now. I always put trust in humanity.
Yeah.
It's the way I've been built, and I've been built in such ways that people do have the kinder side to them, but at the same time, I trust myself. Even if I put trust in you and I give you my whole life, it's fine. If you can't deal with it 100%, that's fine. I can take it back. Because it's not end or be all.
Yeah.
It's about trusting. Your trust level in others is actually a direct proportion of how much you trust in the universe. That's hard. Imagine that as a concept. You trust others is your direct alignment to your trust in the universe.
But then you're going to come across people that will break your trust.
Yeah, but what happens when your trust gets broken?
Then you take it as a lesson and stop trusting other people.
Yeah, but you do, and actually you do have to trust other people.
Yeah.
So what happens then if your trust gets broken? What's the mindset when your trust is broken? What's the genuine things that happen?
You go through cycles of where you feel like you can't trust anyone else because your trust has been broken. There's a bunch of grief and disappointment.
Yeah.
Maybe fear, depending on what type of things you have told the other person.
Okay.
I guess fear of being exposed.
Okay. So now, how long do you think that will last you?
It depends on how long the person chooses to hold on to it for. Plus, it also depends on how big of a talking point it was that, where your trust got broken.
Okay, so but if you don't trust no one, then what happens? How do you get a business that you want? How do you become an entrepreneur? How do you...
Oh, it's not great for the mindset if you don't...
That's what I mean. It's counterintuitive when you can't trust, and what happens is, and you're holding back. What happens is you're holding yourself back because you don't trust in the universe providing you quality people. Part of trust right now is about you asking the quality questions. You have to ask quality questions, bro. Honestly, anyone that's listening right now, you need to ask quality questions. All right, what does a quality question look like? And I tell you right now, the quality question right now to trust is, do they make me feel a better version than I am today? Do I feel an alignment to my purpose? Does this person create a space that I'm safe? If those three questions are for me not being answered, I'm not even going into that.
Yeah.
So I've got my trust circle patterned. How you patterned it? Or is your ego in the place that is stopping you to trusting someone because it wants to keep you safe? And that's what's happening. And then if you go into any relationship, in order to trust, you have to give.
Yeah.
To earn it. Because think about what I did to earn your trust. I had to be solid. I had to be honest. I had to be there. And you didn't expect me to be there in the places that you didn't expect me to be in.
Yeah.
I turned up.
Yeah.
I just trust that I knew that I had to be there. I didn't do it for reasons, if I do this, do that, blah, blah, blah. I knew I needed to be there. It was that simple fact for me.
Yeah.
It's literally the simple fact like that with everyone else. But what happens is they don't ask the quality questions. When you don't ask the quality questions, what happens? You get burnt. When you get burnt, then all of a sudden you feel like, why me? And then what's the general question when your trust gets broken? That comes to your mind.
How dare they?
Exactly. Because why? Your expectations got broken.
Yeah.
Your mindset is like, oh, wow, this is how the universe... But really, trust comes within you first before outside of anything that's happened outside of you is internal.
Yeah, but how would you get over someone openly just lying to you?
The way you openly get lied to is accept that they lied to you.
Yeah, but
And
then how can you trust the person that's openly lying to you, and you know about it?
if you know about the lying, you just got to leave them to it. Clearly, it's a part of their makeup and how they are a defense mechanism. Because think about it, people lie because why? Not because it's easier to lie, but it's sweeter to say. Someone say a meter in your line. Meter means sweet in the way you speak. Than saying a hard truth. Why? Because a hard truth, you can't unlearn the truth.
True. Yeah, that's true.
If I tell you a truth right now, bro, you need to stop wearing black. You need more colors today, because you look like the weather.
Well, yeah.
Is that a truth?
From your perspective, yes.
Yeah, I'm not saying from your perspective. I'm saying from mine. My perspective, you feel your colors that you're wearing represents the weather right now.
Yeah,
that's a truth. It's a truth, not the truth.
Yeah,
get that right, ladies and gentlemen. There's a truth. Everyone has a truth, and truth are based on events, facts, and fantasy. How the story concludes in your mind to being the victim.
Yeah.
So that's why we love playing the victim, because it creates that dramatization in our life. Oh my God, bro, you know what happened? I spoke to my work colleague and she said to this about me, and then I caught her lying. Doesn't that sound something like people love to engage in?
Yeah.
But honestly, ain't that saying that people love to do is gossip, talk about lying behind people's back.
Yeah. People love gossiping.
See, for me, the way I look at trust is, it's not about what they say to me, it's what they say behind my back. That's how you know the trust of someone. It's about their thoughts, not in front of you, but their thoughts when they're alone.
Interesting. I never thought of it like that. It's kind of it's not a mixture of both.
What?
Like, would you trust someone if they openly lied to you?
My level of trust is different. I trust them with a certain amount of information, and they're not going to be in the inner circle. They'll be a circle, because clearly there was meant to be a reason why I'm friends with them, or acquaintances with.
Imagine there's someone in your inner circle that you believe that you can trust them 100%.
If they,
let's just say 90%.
Look, here's the thing now. Everyone has different times of like trust circles. For me, I only give one chance, and I'm straight up. That's how I'm built. I will give you the world. I'll give you my whole energy. My energy can carry people's life through different lifetimes. I know that in my core. But as soon as that is broken within me, I will forgive you. But does that mean I have to go back and repeat it?
True.
Forgiveness doesn't mean you condone the behavior. Forgiveness means I move happy in peace in who I am.
So say if someone did break your trust, how would you deal with that? And what level of...
So for me...
What would it take for someone to break your trust?
A lot. A lot. So for someone to break my trust is a lot. Because I like to give somewhat like it has to be detrimental towards like it's my life or death, or something I dearly love. It has to be on that level. Or if it's something like, oh, you lied about me, what you said to me on your CV, or you told me a white lie about, oh, you know, your hair was black, now it's blue. Do you understand? It's context.
Yeah, but those are kind of playful lies.
But it's still a lie, though.
True, but that's lie with context.
True, that's what I mean. The level of line is more about the energy, what your values are. Because I'm looking at the value system. For me, when I'm looking for like truth within relationships, I'm looking to see who can wear their heart on their sleeve and still stand in the hardest moment.
All right, give an example.
So an example for me is, so I'm someone who can, like, with my guy friends, I'd be able to cry in front of them and tell them, like, I need you. Can you hold my space? I don't cry in front of most people.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That's true trust there. Because when men cry, it's different. Because men crying have to be in a masculine energy. Because it's a bro to bro. For me, I don't believe in, like, some people do say, like, you can cry in front of women and all that, but I just believe that when you do, it just, the woman always thinks, all right, you're a bit weaker because of it.
Yeah.
So for me, I've had to naturally have that warrior mindset. All right, if I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna cry to my closest boys. I'm gonna say my feeling. I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
But if I can't do that with my fellow brotherhood and all that, then I have to just deal with it internally. I don't need to explain it to every Tom, Dick, and Harry. I don't want people taking my burdens on. All right, so how often do I talk to you about my problems?
Not too often.
Like, on a scale of 10, 10 really often, 1 nothing there, what number?
I'd say a 5.
Okay, a 5. But how often do you think I talk to my problems with someone who, I don't know, I'll probably see once every 3 months?
Or probably a 0 or a 1.
There you go. Do you see? The trust is different.
Yeah.
I'm still friends with them. I have a good conversation. I talk about deep stuff and everything. But that internal things that you're ready to speak about, only a selected few. Only because they have to earn my trust. They have to earn my trust.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you think you've done that you earned my trust? What have you done so that you're in my inner circle?
I'm consistent.
Think about the friendship services. That goes, it ties in. So friendship services, I work on this role play with friendship services in my Spirit Warrior program, and it's a really cool process. I love it. So think about that friendship services, but you're doing towards me, what you bring into my table.
I give you an open air where you can talk to me about anything, and I don't judge.
Okay.
I'm there whenever you need me.
Okay. What else? There's more. It's not coming to you, but it's more.
I know, but it's not coming to me. Give me a couple of examples.
No, I want you to think of the sport, bro. This is what I mean. I want you to feel like what the audience is right now. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, when you connect with me and Suk, what do you think you bring to the table when you speak to us? That's a good quality question. What do you bring to the table that you feel that you have our time and energy? Because everything is a frequency of plus or 3 minus. So if you're listening to this right now, you're in the vicinity of our frequency. These divine messages right now are hitting your chords right now in your heart, in your mind, in your base. And you're really fine-tuning your trust level to a new discovery in your destiny. Because nothing happens by chance. Everything is destined.
Yeah, that's a real thought-provoking question, what I bring to the table, because I don't think I've thought about it like that in quite a while. Normally, I'm just me and I just do.
Yeah, but there's something in you that you brought something to the table to me. Think about everything you've gone through in your life, your skill sets, your professionalism, everything.
Yeah.
You're not just bringing, I just met you 2 years ago. And no, it's not that, bro.
Yeah. 3 years ago, actually.
3 years, that's fine. Think about your essence.
Yeah.
Of you as your personality, your character, everything. You're bringing something to my table.
We'll never have to have a deeper think about that.
I knew, bro, I told you. This always happens to us. This always happens. There's always a thought-provoking. When we're on camera or whether we're on the mic, it channels.
Yeah.
It's crazy though, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to do a little mini process right now. And I'm going to get you to get your pen and paper and journal. Pause the Spotify or Apple Podcast, whatever you're listening to. Get a pen and paper. And I'm going to do a process where you're going to start writing and start channeling a little bit. I'm going to channel a little bit. So let me know when you're ready. And just uncross your legs and your arms. It's a koi joint thing. For those in the audience right now, I'm gonna get you lot to write, get a pen and paper. For Sukdev, I've given him the allowance to type it on his phone and be the keyboard warrior.
Yeah, keyboard warrior.
So funny. All right. So just keep on the side. I'm gonna go into a small meditative space, and I'm gonna do a process where we're gonna create a trust circle.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, brilliant. Okay, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Focus on your attention. Helps you to quiet your mind. Whatever's happened in the past is all in the past. What's about to happen in the future hasn't happened. Now, I want you to really focus on this golden circle around you, which represents your trust. So now I want you to imagine now you're going up in the air, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 feet in the air, plus a third dimension, fourth dimension, fifth dimension. You now landed on the planet of the fifth dimension, and you're walking on this golden path. And you now can see this sacred stone. You can now see Stonehenge. You're now going round Stonehenge right now. You're walking around with ease and grace. You now stand in the middle of Stonehenge. And you now receive white light. White light represents releasing of all those toxic past pains, all those resistance that you're having, the lack of trust of the universe and humanity and people and yourself, your ego. You're letting go. You're seeing this white light coming down on top of your crown, your third eye, your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your throat, all the way down to your chest, your waist, your legs, your knees, all the way down to your ankles. And you feel Divine Mother just pulling the dark black rope out of your feet, taking away all that lack of trust that you're holding on to, all those resistance, all those doubts, coming out with ease and grace, ease and grace, ease and grace. And you're just feeling so light in who you are. You're trusting yourself even more. You're being ambitious. You're being highly aligned to your purpose. You're feeling creative in who you are. You now see someone who broken your trust in the past, and you now just say goodbye. Thank you for showing up as my divine lesson. And now trusting myself even more. What I have to offer to the world is absolutely amazing. Who I'm looking to become is absolutely tremendous. What I have to offer to everyone's table is magnificent. It's pure genius. You're now walking around the Stonehenge. You now come out of Stonehenge, and you're now standing in front of this white door. Inside this white door, you see the word trust. Trust is being infused in your heart right now. And you just feel this divine connection with you and source energy, feeling pure as gold. Feel that pure connection with you and source energy. You're trusting your guidance. You're trusting yourself. You're trusting your relationship. You're trusting divine timing. And you're more patient than ever. You're more aligned than ever. You're more conscious than ever. And when you're ready, slowly come back into your body, plant your legs in your arms, and open your eyes, and welcome back. So now what I want you to do, I want you to write on your on your journal, pen and paper, what you got. I want you to write trust in the middle. I want you to write 3 things that you're going to trust right now, that you trust 110%. There's no doubt with it. And then what you're doing is you're building trust on those vibrations. And then when you've wrote those 3 things, I want you to give it a color of each of those items or people or whatever you put that you're trusting. Then I want you to put a number between 1 to 10, where 10 is the most trusting and 1 least trusting. And the one that doesn't have the 10 is the thing that you need to work on in order to build more trust, in order to attract more in your careers, in your relationships, in your entrepreneurship, everything. So I'm going to give you a few moments to really just allow yourself to really bring yourself into that. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap up our episode for today. And I really want you to really trust what's coming to you right now. And even when you listen to this, a different day is the perfect vibration you need. And come to this episode as multiple times when you have the lack of trust and do this process. This process is being divinely led by my guides to show you that you can trust yourself more than ever. That's what the key message is. Trust yourself more than ever, and the trust will come in floods of angel numbers, symbols, signs, and create the trust circle with your guides. Okay, this is Professor S and
the Soul Designer.
We're signing off from today, and leave us a comment down below and just send some love and light, and also forward this to another soul. And anyone's really interested in working with me, feel free to message us. We are opening our Facebook group of College of Ascension. We're super excited. We're looking to open the website up, and we've got so much more to offer everyone. Ain't that right?
Yep, exciting times.
Exciting times. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we love you and we appreciate you, and thank you for always supporting us. Take care. Love you loads. Come on, son! Thank you for joining myself and Sukhdev on the podcast. It's been absolutely our pleasure to really serve your souls and really give you the insights of how you can cultivate more fun, dynamic energy and receive things with ease and grace. Also, please leave a review down below on Trustpilot of how you felt with it, and your words of wisdom will help another soul with creating more love and wisdom. And also, if you're looking to gain more clarity, blast through your limit beliefs, book a session with myself where we dive in much deeper in terms of the energy tools, the mindset and the strategies to really live your best life and really cultivate who you truly meant to become. This is Professor signing off. Keep rising your greatness, keep aligning your highest, and let's go smash it. Come on, son!